nice ride today. I've come from where I've been the last 2 days up towards Roscoff now, really. And I've come to see this little old chapel, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to spin the camera around so you can see it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at this, isn't that absolutely lovely? Little old chapel. Only the front of it is, oh no, the back is still there as well. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's a stunning place. I suspect it's locked. I'll have a look. Oh no, it's not. I can go and have a look. Oh, isn't that absolutely beautiful? Isn't that absolutely beautiful? What a wonderful place. So tiny. Ah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Well, what can I say, people? This weather has certainly picked up pig style. And is absolutely gorgeous. In fact, I'm going to say it's actually hot. To try and start the engine here a minute. Well, I'm only literally minutes away from where I want to be, but actually I've got time to kill, so I'm going to go and take a little deviation in a minute. Yes, take a little deviation, I think. We'll have a look and see where's where. What's this traffic? Yeah, the weather has really perked up and is now really warm, which is really good. So there's a boulangerie patisserie just there, very nice as well. Yeah, I need to take a road off here in a minute and take the D19 for a little bit of a deviation, I think, and just enjoy this weather because it's really perked up. This is what I wanted. This is what I ordered. And then finally it's arrived. I don't know how long for, but I don't care. Because today it's here. Yeah, I've literally got no distance to go at all, 10 kilometres, so I'm going to take this road here to Landal and just go for a little bimble. Lovely cottage there. I am having trouble with this helmet. The blooming speaker has worked loose and repositioned itself, and now the lining is crumpled up on it. It's really quite uncomfortable. I mean, these were areas I was going to sort of look at tomorrow, but I'll have a look at them today. See what's up here. That's a quiet little road, I think. Country road, which is what I'm after. The wind is really strong. I mean, despite the fact the weather's beautiful, the wind is really strong. It even blew me off my bike a couple of minutes ago. It was really blowing. Right, so I put my lid down. Yeah, really, really windy. So yeah, so my plan is to, well, while away this time really. Not long, was it 20 past now, is it? I'm not sure, I can't see the time very clearly. I think it's 20 past 3 now. I can get access from 4 o'clock. I'll just explore this area a minute. sweet corn on the left hand side here. You don't want to walk into a field of that if you don't know where you're going. Well, not without your mobile phone and a compass anyway. You'll get severely lost. I really enjoyed that visit to Karnak this morning with the standing stones. It really was quite special. I might visit there again. I don't know, it's quite a way back actually, I suppose. I don't know, we'll have a look and see what the forecast is. In the meantime, we'll just have a little bimble. Look at these fields. The soil looks really rich in it. It's a real dark, loomy sort of colour. Yeah, really nice. Great day to get out in your garden and do your bit of gardening if that's what you're into today. Some quite nice houses here, and some of them are standing in quite a bit of garden. They're certainly not on top of each other. There's a lot of space between them all. Some are fenced in and others aren't, but they've got big gardens. Very big gardens. Obviously this is where you can buy your timber from, probably, for your fires. The railway crossing coming up in a minute. Let's hope there's nothing coming. Otherwise I'll be wiped out by a speeding train. Nope, got away with it. Got away with it. Yeah, I mean, how's that garden there? It's like a huge field on the back of the place. I think the low pressure that was going through Cornwall and then through the channel has finally arrived here because the wind is really strong. They were giving it out at 60 kilometres an hour today, which is what's that, about 40 mile an hour winds. So definitely they were right on that one. But with the sunshine, it's really good because it's drying everything out. Everything that was wet is now being dried. This is absolutely perfect. Bellevue. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of places called Bellevue. When you see how much space everybody seems to have here compared to what we have, there's a lovely old church coming up. It looks beautiful. Tucked away around this corner. And an old farmhouse as well. Wow. Well, look at all the apples in the trees. Look at that, isn't that stunning? Isn't that just beautiful? That is a really, really lovely church. God, some old that is, I would think. It's absolutely stunning. All made out of big lumps of granite. Very, very pretty. And the hedges here are absolutely full of apple trees. Notre Dame de Grasses. That's beautiful. That really is superb. I don't know if you can see that very clearly on there. That is lovely. Absolutely beautiful. That really is a super place. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That's the beauty of coming off the main roads, down the minor roads, the C's, the D's and the C's. Because you come across, oh, there's another little, like a little well in there. Oh, it's lovely as well. But yeah, you just find things that it's centuries old, that are off the beaten track and nobody knows about them. Only the locals. And it's the old villages of Brittany that I really sort of came to look at. Yeah, I know I've done quite a bit of the coast route, going down memory lane, but it's these back roads where you find the unexpected treasures, which is what it's all about, really. The very historic places, centuries old. But sadly, like many of the centuries old places in our country, not used or sold off. Come on. So that church is on the road, the D19 into Landal. This is a lovely little area. I mean, it's made better with the sun out, obviously. Okay, can't go any slower. Landal. So this is literally only about 8 or 9k from where I'm staying. But I thought I'd come out this way and see what was what. See what the place was all about. Got a few new properties in here. People living in caravans there. That's something blown in the middle of the road here. Oh, the road goes around here. I nearly went straight on there. Well, actually, I think I could have gone straight on, but the road actually went around here. This woman's obviously not used to seeing people come through here. Standing in the middle of the road. Idea of how impressive this place actually is. It's a really impressive chateau, very impressive. Yeah, quite something. Quite something. I do actually know somebody that lives here. Not sure whereabouts, but over there somewhere. Quite an old. I mean, there's quite a few old buildings here. I think that one there's quite old. Tabac. I have to turn to the right now because there's no entry that way. I'm underneath this castle. I've got somebody that wants to go. So I've overdubbed this. This is the Chateau de Josselin because I had a rather irate French person behind me in his car, trying to race past me for some strange reason. I have no idea why, because this is one of the most beautiful places in northern Brittany to visit. However, he did finally, after you can see him trying to push me out the way, I finally got rid of him. Only to find he actually went up the road not much further than I was going, and then stopped and started unloading all his luggage. Yeah, this is definitely a place you do not want to rush through, because it's absolutely gorgeous. On my way into this citadel, everybody's going left. I'm going to go left as well then, because it looks like it might be the way in there. Well, it's coming to an end in a way, because I have now travelled up to what you might class as northern Britain. I'm just kind of below Morlaix, I think, in a way, near a place called Calac. So yeah, so this morning, as you've seen, just a leisurely bimble up the road, using as many, where possible, minor roads, not route national roads, on the little D roads and the C roads, just getting best I could. And I've ended up in a place, well, I'm just sitting basically because I've got some time to kill. This is a really good Air BnB I'm getting into, because I can get into it at 3 o'clock, which means I can dump all my gear and I can go back out again and do some shopping, bits and pieces like that, which I need to do because I haven't got really much. I've got, I think, one tin of cassoulet for dinner. That's about it. Half a bottle of Coca-Cola or something. So I need to actually do something a bit more positive about that. I found this little place. I think it's called Plavonia. Yeah, I think it's called Plavonia, which is literally, I think, about 4 or 5k from where I'm staying. So I've just a nice little picnic area. So I've just stopped here. It's warm. It was blue sunshine a minute ago. I visited this wonderful little chapel I found. Well, I kind of knew it was there, but that's another story which I won't go into because, it was a conversation I had with somebody else. But anyway, stunning, absolutely stunning. I knew it was going to be lovely, but oh my goodness me, what a lovely area. And the sun was shining, it was just beautiful. But now the clouds have rolled back in again. The trip, 7 days, is starting to come to a close. Today is Wednesday, Macra Day as they say over here. Bearing in mind I come over last Friday, and as you all know, and some of the videos you've seen paint the picture of how awful it was at the beginning. And my apologies, the fact that only one video is actually uploaded is just, I cannot get a decent enough Wi-Fi anywhere to upload the size of files that I'm putting up, especially as I'm using 4K. So you might have to wait till I get back home to upload them. But anyway, more later, just using my little simple iPhone on the location that I'm going to be in, which looks really nice. Might have to be to go compared to last night's, which was unbelievable. Okay, catch you later. Well, I just wanted to show you this place because it's amazing. Let's go outside. I got the greatest welcome from these guys. Look at this. I'm actually on the, it's warm, it's really quite warm outside. A little stream outside, there's fish in there, just saw them go darting up through. And they put Union Jack out for me, which is really lovely because they always put a flag out for whoever's staying here, apparently, whatever guests, wherever they're from, which is such a nice touch. And I'm in this little mill house, but it looks tiny, but it's not. Inside it's absolutely pristine. It's just beautiful. The bike's parked right outside, which is just unreal, just right where I wanted to be. And yeah, so there's a river running by just over there by the bridge, and then I've got this stream running past here. It's just awesome. Absolutely. I mean, I've just found paradise again. They live next door in that massive house. And you've got, so I just come across the bridge here. It's not allowed for cars, but for bikes it's perfect. So that's absolutely awesome. For parking for me, just great. Inside now, I want to show you this. So here we go into the living area. Fully equipped out with gas cooker, electric hobs, fridge, freezer, microwave, coffee maker. In this little room here, we've got a bathroom, a toilet, switch here somewhere, there you go. That's in there, that's absolutely brilliant. And then if we go upstairs, this is great up here. You've got this fantastic, really large double bed, view out the window to their property next door. And then in this little, what I thought was a cupboard, it's not a cupboard at all. It's an ensuite. Let's put the lights on. And then you step down. You step down into the shower. How cool is that? That's just brilliant. What and so much equipment, you know, heaters, fans, whatever you think you might need. You've got all your toiletries. There's excellent Wi-Fi here. Love the stuff that's lying on, like bistro box and stuff like that. Extra cool cover, keep you warm at night. It's just absolutely fantastic. This is about 50 minutes from Roscoff. It's just brilliant, guys. Let's just go back in here. Oh, look. I love that. The gas we passed, the story of farts. Brilliant. I love it. It's run by a couple of guys. Tim is from Canada. And brilliant. Can't say anything more other than brilliant. Well, it's the last night here in Brittany. Got quite a weather-beaten face. It's all the weather that's been thrown at me for the last few days. 7 days. It's been enjoyable. Generally speaking, enjoyable. Yeah, it's had its moments with the weather, and it's only been about the weather. Everything else has been absolutely spot on. So yeah, back to Britain tomorrow. End of another adventure. Only a short one, as I say. But the sun's come out today. I was able to go and visit the sculpture park, which I've been told about by a close friend of mine, Calvin. If anybody watching this knows Calvin, I'm sure, Jane. From the good old BMAD days. And it wasn't disappointing at all. It was absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed every minute of that. And tomorrow, sort of a leisurely day. Get up. Get packed, although most of it's packed now. As I said before, brought far too much, like I always do. And I bought a few things to take back. So yeah, that'll be me back on the boat. So there'll be very little footage, no 360 footage. And then I've got a whole whack of editing to do when I get home, because the editing has just been impossible to do, really, for what I wanted. Maybe I shouldn't be so precious about 4K. But yeah, so there you go. Brittany Bimble, done. And the next adventure, I don't know. I don't know what's coming. There's hints of van trip to Scotland. But it's all going to depend on the weather, really. If it's going to be horrendous, then maybe you might put that off till spring as opposed to winter, or maybe a trip early in the year when we have very little work. Maybe do a trip then, like we used to, traditionally. We used to. Watch this space. Okay. Well, here we are. Port of Roscoff. Bit early, always am, but everybody's starting to arrive now. So, yeah. Massive great lorry just came past Riverford Organic. So they obviously come across and get a lot of their veg over here. Yeah, didn't know that. Perhaps they've been over to see Johnny Onion, who lives in Roscoff. It's your end of trip, yeah. Job done. And today, that's nice. Well, it actually was beautiful when I woke up, but the clouds are starting to roll back in again now. So I don't know what today brings for France, but I'm out of here, so no matter. So yeah, good week. Ups and downs, as you'll see, if you haven't already. Testing me as usual, but yeah, all good. Okay, that'll be a wind up. That'll be the end. Catch you on UK soil. Oh no, maybe a bit on the ferry. Actually, maybe a bit on the ferry. Anyways, catch you later. Well, I said I'd try and do a little bit if I could. So I'm on the Amérique, the ferry from Roscoff to Plymouth, and I've got the cabin with the TV hanging off the wall, and tea and coffee with dodgy lead, but it's fine. And a nice big window to watch the marine assault, because we've just been informed that our boat will be attacked as part of a military exercise by small boats with grappling hooks coming up the side. So I'm not sure whether that's military or immigrants going to get on board. Should be rather interesting. I'm not allowed to film it, by the way, otherwise you get put in prison, but do my best. Yeah, okay, so here we are on board the Amérique. Can you believe how flat it is? Absolutely amazing. Absolutely incredible.